What's up guys, another driving test leaving from Birmingham Garretts Green. I've labelled this one Route 2, again just to help you guys find different routes on my channel. I'm hoping it makes it easy for you guys to click through my channel and find different routes that you haven't seen before. So this one started off quite normal, leaving from the regular gate, not too much traffic building up to this point. There was quite a few tests leaving at this time, so if you were one of those people on test, let me know how it went and I hope you passed. Now, there is quite a lot of traffic today, so he was waiting on this hill for quite a while. He kept amazing clutch control throughout the entire thing. And he's still sat there waiting. He's been asked at the end of the road to go left. He noticed the car to the right was pushing out. He checked his mirrors, he gave them good enough space to emerge. At this point there was plenty of time where he could have moved out, but he was a bit hesitant as he wasn't sure what the van to the right was doing. He held back and got 1 point for hesitation. At this junction there was also plenty of time to move across without obstructing any other vehicles. He takes it very slow and doesn't emerge and gets one minor hesitation. It's quite common to get parallel park or emergency stop down these streets. He doesn't get either on this occasion. Coming up, he's been asked to take the next road on the right. This very nearly becomes a serious fault because he goes to turn into the no entry. He then realises, checks his mirrors and then immediately moves back to the correct side. That could very easily have turned into a serious fault. He positions himself more to the middle of the road to avoid the speed bump, but in doing so he entered the other side. He got one minor hit for lane discipline. At these lights he's been asked to turn left. He does the correct signals, checks the centre mirror, but he does forget the left one. He enters this junction when there's already a few cars waiting to turn right. This can be quite a risky move to play because if the light does turn red and you're stuck in the middle of the junction, you can easily get a serious fault for this. Fortunately, the traffic does move and he manages to move out of the way while the light's still green without causing any obstructions. He's been asked at the first roundabout to turn right, and then he was warned that the second roundabout he'll be going straight ahead. So immediately you'd be thinking, first of all, to keep to the right hand side, and then as you come off, you should be moving to the left hand side for your straight ahead turn. And he does exactly that. He comes off in the left hand lane because it was safe to do so, which meant the next roundabout would be much easier for him to handle. He does all the correct mirror checks before he moves over to the left hand side. As you can see, the sat nav's getting set up for the independent driving. This can last anywhere between 10 to 15 minutes. And it looks like this blue car's on test. If you're watching this, I hope you passed. He moved more into the middle of the road to pass these parked vehicles, which is allowed, but as he returned back to his side of the road, he didn't check any mirrors. Anytime there's a change of direction, you should be checking the appropriate mirrors. The speed bumps down this street are particularly nasty. You'll notice he's going just under 20 miles per hour as he goes over them. He wasn't marked down for this. I think it's because if he went any faster, he would damage the car. He wasn't quite sure how to handle this situation, but you can see the driver in the truck is just chilling there, not moving off. He decides to move, which is the correct decision to do. Before he moved off, he checked his mirrors, made sure it was safe, and he slowly emerged. He didn't get a point for hesitation or anything there. I think it's because the situation was developing quite a bit. He did the right thing by holding back and making sure the truck driver's intentions was clear. At this roundabout, he's going straight ahead. He doesn't follow the 12 o'clock rule, but it's a single entry roundabout, so he doesn't need to. It's just good practice to try. The road markings here are extremely faint, but he doesn't cross over them. He doesn't cause an obstruction to anyone. He handles it really well. Down this stretch, he got asked to show the rear D mister. He forgot it was no biggie. He got one minor for it. Again, at the roundabout, he's been asked to go straight ahead. He doesn't follow the 12 o'clock rule here either, but again, it's a single lane roundabout. He doesn't cause an obstruction to anyone, and he does all the correct observations and signals. The signals were perfect on this roundabout, but he did forget to check his left mirror as he came off. There was no one around, it went down as one minor fault. And again, when passing these vehicles, there was no right mirror check, it was only a centre mirror check. Always check your mirrors in pairs. If you're moving out to the right, centre right. If you're moving back to the left, centre left. He's been asked to go straight ahead at this roundabout. As you can see, there is that single tunnel up ahead where only one car can fit through one direction at a time. The learner driver in front handles it really well. Now things get interesting here. Look at the silver vehicle doing donuts around the roundabout. When my learner emerged, it was safe to move out. And with the sheer speed that he's going, he very quickly catches up with my learner still doing donuts around the roundabout. He checked all the correct mirrors at this point and made sure it was safe to move over. There was a larger gap than noticed. Nothing was marked down here. I think it's solely because they were doing donuts around the roundabout and they checked all their mirrors and everything before they moved over. Not really something you want to deal with on your test, is it? Again here, there was no mirror checks as he returned back to his lane. But also the signal here was a bit early, so it looked like he was taking the left-hand turn. He's been asked to take the next road on the right. Normally this is just so they can fit in a manoeuvre. He starts off well, doing all-round observations, however he does start to lack with the right observations slightly. He gets marked down with one minor fault for this as nobody was around. Larger vehicles need more space to be able to do their manoeuvres. He could have held back a lot more as he can see that this bus isn't going to be clearing his path anytime soon. He keeps the car rolling forwards as the van starts to emerge. The van's going to be doing a U-turn, but he still keeps rolling even though the van is in reverse at the moment. He picks up a minor here for planning and awareness. And that's it. He drives back to the test centre with 13 minor faults. That could greatly been reduced by more mirror checks, especially when changing of direction.